Oh my gosh, my hair is wild. Hey, gang! Oh my gosh, gang, I had a little crazy idea. So I am dating this guy, and we were talking about what I do, because everyone's always very confused when I explain to them what I do for a living. And I sent him an article to the selfies because that's how I got started. I went viral for taking selfies with hot guys behind me during a half marathon. And 5 seconds later, I hear 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I hear my voice, and I was like, "Don't watch that!" And he had found my YouTube channel, and I got like super sweaty and like super like, "Don't!" And I was like, "Why am I so freaked out that he's watching my YouTube channel?" And then I realized, I guess I've never seen BQ or Bust. Like, I made them, I edited them, and then I put them out in the world, and then I like went away. And I never watched them again. There are a couple that I've seen, but for the most part, like, I've never seen them. And I had the idea, which I now am kind of regretting, because I'm like super like embarrassed, I guess. I don't know if it's embarrassed. It's just like, this is 4 years ago, and like I'm such a different person, and I'm so nervous to watch them. I guess nervous is the word, nervous. But I thought I would do reaction videos to BQ or Bust. What do you think? Fun? Not fun? Let me know in the comments below. But oh my god, should we do this? Should we do this? Let's start with number 1.
So something happened to me today.
Oh god.
I was sitting with my friend Greg and his sister Kim.
Do you hear the clicky audio? I remember I recorded this on a GoPro, of course, and it was inside of, like, I had never vlogged before in my life. I'd never done this, and I didn't know how to do this, and all I had were GoPros, and I had it inside of a waterproof case. No, that's not right. I think I had some shitty mic that was connected to it, and the connection was wrong. I don't remember. All I remember is being so bummed that the audio was weird.
Her husband,
and you can
after the Boston Marathon.
You can see my phone right next to it showing the display, like same as I'm doing right here, of the camera. Aww.
And we were talking about running a Boston qualifying time.
I wonder if I did my hair for this, because my hair looks really good.
I think running a BQ sounds awful. I can't think of anything that sounds more painful or difficult or not fun. And that was my excuse for a really long time. So they kept saying you could do it. And I said, I know I could do it. I just don't want to do it. Well, truth is, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could take running seriously enough to run a marathon in 3 hours and 35 minutes, which would be my Boston
Remember when it was 3:35?
Qualifying time. My best time is 3 hours and 59 minutes, which I like to play off as NBD, but it was actually a really big deal, and it took everything I had. It took so much out of me, I fainted in a porta potty. Slowly my story changed from, that sounds awful, to, that's impossible. And they said to me, I thought that was your thing, that you would do anything that you said is impossible. And I thought, no, this doesn't count. And then I listed a ton of excuses, and I thought, shit, you're right. I'm making excuses because I think it's impossible.
Yep.
So, new goal. I don't want to run a marathon in 3 hours and 50 minutes. I want to run a marathon in 3 hours and 35 minutes. So I have 6 months before the Chicago and New York City marathon.
6 months.
And that's what's happening.
That is such a long time to train for a marathon. 6 months. I did this for 6 months.
Step 1, tell my physical therapist, Mike.
May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh my god. Mike!
Do I really just want to train for another marathon, or do I want to try to do something kind of crazy?
Let me guess. You want to do something kind of crazy?
Oh my god, I remember setting up A and B GoPros.
I want to do something kind of crazy.
How many miles a week do you run?
Editing this guy together was so hard. I think it probably took me like 5 hours to edit this first vlog. And I remember thinking to myself, like, what have I gotten myself into?
30, 40.
I got so much faster, but oh my god.
I always get hurt. So, that's obviously...
I always get hurt.
Because we've maintained
someone doesn't want to do any strength thing.
But I don't want to do strength.
I still don't like doing strength work.
I wonder what that would actually be like. I wonder if it is as terrible as I think it's going to be.
I wonder if it's as terrible as I think it's gonna be. Foreshadowing, it is.
Well, you so cute, guy.
What do you think the chances of me doing it are?
You trying to shave off 20 minutes? So wait, when you said you wanted to BQ, that was...
My BQ is 3:30.
Right, 3:30. That was half an hour from the current.
I think. Let's look it up.
It is. It's somewhere around there. It might be 3:35, honestly.
That would be cool if it is.
I look so young.
What do you think? Do you think it's doable? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest.
Of course.
You can be honest.
I don't see it happening.
So it's no.
3:35, I think, is optimistic.
I also don't think I can do it. To be fair.
Okay, I agree.
But we're gonna try.
I remember, like, this isn't even like a bit. I genuinely did. I really did go into this thinking like this would be like a really fun project for me to learn how to edit and like just film how awful it is and how like funny. I thought it would be really funny. I really didn't think I was gonna stick with it and actually run the race and try to be cute. I really didn't think that. I remember being like, "There's no way. There's no way. I'm gonna quit."
So we don't think I can do it.
Oh my god, my
Which is
old
fine.
room.
I think that's realistic. It
My
doesn't mean
first
I'm not gonna try it.
apartment.
It doesn't mean that I'm not going to give it my all. Because some people...
It's bigger than this
they
room.
say, I can't do it, and then they make an excuse, and then they don't try. I'm going to try, and I'm going to give it everything I have. I'm going to redo my diet. I'm going to redo my entire training regimen. Normally, I just kind of run with people who train for a marathon, and then...
Normally, I just kind of run with people who train for a marathon. What? What does that mean?
I end up training for a marathon.
And then I end up training for a marathon.
Now, but this time around, I'm going to get a coach. So step 2, find a coach.
Oh god.
That's next.
Oh, this was still when it was runselfreerepeat.com. Oh man, for someone who doesn't know how to edit, like I did a pretty good job. Pretty good. Pretty good. But it cracks me up that I did this with GoPros. I want to get to the running too. Here we go. Let's watch Josh. Here's episode 2. Here, let me tell you this too. So I had never met Josh. Josh Mao is a coach and an amazing coach. He made this whole thing so much fun, so caring. And my friend Anoush and a couple of my other friends ran with him, and they set me up with him, and we recorded this whole thing. I'd never met the man before, and he agreed to like come record and be on this thing, and I lost the footage, all of it. So we had to redo it. It was either I lost the footage or the audio was corrupt, like something happened, and he agreed to redo everything.
Do you think it's doable?
So this is all acting, because we'd already had this conversation.
Probably a lot during.
I remember being so bummed because my hair looked so good in our first one, and in this one it was like a frizzy mess.
Maybe. There'll be a lot of pictures of you feetally curled up in front of your doors and wondering if you really want to go outside.
I don't have the intros to BQ or Bust on in these guys yet. We don't have the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the beginning. I wonder when that comes out.
Accountability buddies.
Accountability buddies.
Because the easy stuff you can do on your own. Like,
Yeah.
that stuff, going and doing an easy 4 or 5 mile recovery run, not a big deal. Going and doing, 800s and stuff like that, and making sure that you push and stay on the pace.
800 is one of my least favorite words.
800 is one of my least favorite words.
Food beautiful.
Ugh.
Repeat miles.
I hate all those words.
Okay, so where do we start? Wait
That is like genuinely the noise I make when I'm nervous.
for this to happen.
It's gonna be good.
It is.
We can do this.
You can do this.
I'm
I've
sweating.
already done this.
I know you're gonna do it for me.
Yeah, right.
That's why I have you.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna see how you run first and foremost, and then like I said, we're gonna start. The speed's gonna be the thing that you're gonna need to find first.
Yeah.
You have a jumpsuit made out of tiger balm, and it's sweet.
Josh is so funny.
Gonna make it sound real fun.
I can't wait. can't wait. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
How much time do people need to make this happen?
Everybody's different. Can't say.
Generally. Okay.
From what point? I mean,
6 months is
If
crazy.
someone's like a 4-hour marathon.
That's what I'll say. Like, I can't believe I did this for 6
someone who
months.
has base
If someone came to me and said, I want to try to BQ in 6 months,
less than a year.
I would be like, absolutely not.
I
We
mean,
can.
realistically speaking, coming off of like a 4 hour or whatever, you need probably with the buffer, which I like to build in because people have lives.
Yeah.
True.
Stretch it out a little bit more. It's completely worth it to take a little bit more time and progress into it a little bit slower and build up your endurance and get your long runs to be more comfortable for longer stretches. I don't know if he's your type.
It was like in that moment, actually, that I knew I loved Josh. When he catches me checking someone out.
We're gonna want to test you every month. So
What did he just say?
Once a month. We're gonna want to test you every month.
Right. Tests.
So racing once a month for sure.
It's interesting, like, now in the position I'm in, understanding coaching, that, like, that didn't make any sense. I didn't know what that meant. I think this is the most interesting part of watching this, is knowing how this works now, knowing how endurance, speed, biomechanics, like, everything works, and just, like, how green I was. Like, I genuinely had no idea how to get faster or how it worked. I just thought you ran faster, which I couldn't do.
Practice makes perfect. That way you don't panic when it comes to the real race.
Me? Panic?
Yeah,
Never.
I know, never.
I'm
I was
cool
like-
as a cucumber.
Panic is my middle name.
You're stoked.
It's gonna be great.
No, but I mean, the reason I have people race all the time is because you want practice.
Yeah.
You do want practice.
Racing's fun.
You don't get well.
And in hindsight, this didn't land. I think I was, like, listening to Josh, but none of it landed. Which is why this stuff is, like, it's such an audacious goal, BQing. It's such a long-term goal because, yes, for some people it just happens like that. But I genuinely had to, like, rework so much of me, if that makes sense. Like, the way I talked to myself, the way I thought about myself. All of it had to get reworked. And I really did have to learn how to race and, like, manage pain and panic.
It's going to be a little different.
Okay.
These are so long.
I think your version of racing has quotation marks around it, and my version of racing has capital letters, bold print, and underline.
Fire.
Mine has aspirin at the end of it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
This is going to be so fun. I don't know who's going to have more fun, me or you.
Alright, I'm ready.
My hair is wild.
Head coach. There he is. You met him. His name is Josh.
What happened to that
Hi,
coat?
Josh. That's an excellent question. I'm so glad you asked. Well, when I was going into this search for a coach, there were 3 things that I knew that I needed. One, I need...
My room is such, like, a 24-year-old's room. Am I 24, 25, 26? I don't remember. All I know is I'm broke. Flat broke.
It's someone who could get me there. I know Josh can get me there.
I don't even have a headboard.
Josh has taken some of my friends, people I know and run with, from like a 3-hour 55-minute marathon to a 3-hour 15-minute marathon, from like a 4-hour and 10-minute marathon to like 3:40. Crazy numbers like that. 2, I wanted a sense of community. I wanted a team. It's the reason I love November Project. I love the women on Josh's team. He's got this huge group of like girl power, fast, strong women who just support each other. I don't care how fast you run. I don't care how slow you run. All I care about is that you show up, give it 100%, and then support everyone around you. So that's what I was looking for when it came.
That's true. This is a piece that I'm actually really grateful for my friends. Like Anoush and Chloe and a bunch of people were really like, you need people to do this with. You can't do this alone. It's going to be so much better for you if you have people. Do Josh because he has Gotham City runners and you'll have people to train with. And oh my God, I'm so grateful for that.
To who I was going to be training with. And then 3, I wanted someone who, this is going to sound shitty.
Look at my
I'll say
hair.
it this way. I needed someone that I could fight with. I needed someone
What?
who was going to take my BS who wasn't going to take my
I need someone to fight with?
excuses, who's going to see right through my nonsense and say, cut
Oh.
it out, no. So
That's true. I'm like master manipulator.
that is, well, here's the best reason that I chose Josh. It's no secret. I'm terrified. I'm freaking out.
I was
This is
very
so outside my
scared.
comfort zone. I really don't think I can do it.
Look at
I'm
that.
really scared.
Look at that. Like that genuine like fear that I was going to have to fail in front of all of you.
I'm really scared. And I was telling Josh that, and he sent this. He sent me this. You know, congrats, you're pregnant. A joke. And he was like, that's scary. This? When he says it's funny, and Josh is funny, and he's gonna make me laugh when I want to cry, or when I am crying. This is gonna be so hard. I'm terrified. I'm so scared. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So now, tomorrow, I run a time trial, and we assess my fitness level and see where I'm at. So that sucks. I'm already trying to come up with excuses. No, I'm not. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
All right, that's episode 2. We have a coach. Should we watch one more? Let's go to episode 3. Actually, we'll watch a couple more. No, just kidding. As I'm editing this is already super long, so we're gonna end this one here. Here's the thing: I'm gonna strive for Wednesday, Friday uploads, where every Wednesday and Friday we'll put out a new BQ Robust reaction video. That's the goal. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned to Friday to see the rest of the videos that I recorded during that morning.